My name's Chris Billingham and I'm the founder of Muscle Squad. So I started at Argos when I was around 18 years old. I've actually only had 2 jobs through my entire career and then the time at Muscle Squad. So I started Muscle Squad with just £12,000 worth of investment. And there's no way that back then I would have been able to have the showroom and the products that we've got now. It started very differently. We started with the cheapest dumbbells and kettlebells possible, but we started with a vision about training customers and educating them on how to use fitness equipment. So at Muscle Squad, part of our mission is to give people back that time so they can spend it with their family so they don't have to commute to a gym. Therefore, the product that we sell now is very different to what we used to sell. Some of these machines are very expensive and they're very complex. They can range up to £5,500. Demand is very inconsistent, and that is one of the problems with the business. We often are looking for high value customers in quite a small market. That can lead to quite a high level of volatility when it comes to the sales line. At any one point in time, we sit on roughly £500,000 worth of stock. We originally banked with a high street bank, and the maximum overdraft we could get from them was £10,000. We asked them for more and they just were unable to help. It was at this point our accountant referred us to iwoca, and that's when we were able to see that business finance didn't need to be as complicated as we first thought. We've spent a lot of time developing our products over the last couple of years in Asia. Sometimes when we go there, we will move or change to a new factory. We can see a great product that we want to bring to market. We know we've got to do all the necessary testing requirements for it, but they need a deposit. And it's the speed at which we can pay them the deposit, which places the order, which gets the ball moving, which iwoca helps us develop. We've been using iwoca since 2022, and one of the features that I like is how flexible it is to make the repayments. We only pay the interest on the money that we borrow for the time that we're borrowing it for. So if we do have to place an order for stock, and then we borrow that money for a 60-day period, as soon as we can then make cash back out of that stock again, we can clear that debt down, and we're only paying the interest for that time period that we use the money for. As the business has grown over the last couple of years, we're starting to see the demand for Europe come through. At some point though, that's going to require its own new cash injection because it will need its own stock to feed into those supply chains. Resilience is sometimes a skill which just isn't taught enough nowadays. And I think it's about looking into all of the different things that you can influence. If I was sat down with a founder and I could identify some of the similarities between my business and theirs, I would definitely recommend a product like iwoca.